That's right. Ark, you can't get rid of us.
Yeah.
Protagonist powers say that you're not allowed.
シキが一緒に戦ってくれるのは助かるしね。あなたならブローブなんて問題なく一
Well,
撃で
maybe
殺
like
せるんだから。
17 blows, you know.
No, I mean, we could kill him and the result would be death. That's how it works.
I mean, how many hits it would take to actually trace all the lines.
I don't think you have to trace all the lines.
I don't know.
いや、それは無理だろ。
Uh,
あいつの周り熱くて近づけないんだから。それ以前にどうやってあいつを見つけるんだ？
Well, you just wander around during the day.
right,
and-
to scout.
見つける
Do
って。
reconnaissance.
シキってほんと極端なのね。逃げないって決めたら今度はこっちから攻めに行こうだなんて。
なんとなくそう思っただけだ。極端の化身みたいなお前に言われたくない。
私は効率重視なだけよ。まあいいわ。言っておくけど、ここからは持久戦だから。
Oh.
一番確実な戦法は、私の体力が戻りきるまで逃げること。
How much
Okay.
of your strength is enough of your strength?
あと3日もすれば、私の規模は3割ぐらいまで回復する。
Okay.
それだけの出力があれば、私一人でもブローブを倒しきれる。
3日？いや、でも。
ええ。その3日間、ブローブは野放し。
Yeah.
あいつは地下に潜って人間から血液を補充する。それだけじゃない。あの様子からすると、夜の
Yeah,
街
you
を
could just
徘徊
wander
するか
into
もし
some
れない。
place like that hotel.
あいつ、正気が欠けていたし、姿を隠さないと教会に狙われるなんてセオリー、頭にないのかもね。
それはダメだ。あいつはいるだけで炎をまき散らす怪物なんだぞ。一日だって放っておけるか。
Well, then you're gonna have to kill him, aren't you?
Yeah, better
なら
get
昼
ready,
間のうち
Shiki.
にブローブを見つけて殺すしかない。
Yeah.
でもそれには反対よ。
Oh.
大まかな場所は目星がつくけど、睡眠中の人ほど用心深いものはないわ。今の私たちじゃ返り討ちになる可能性の方が高いもの。
そんな。奴の居場所に目星がついてるのに。
Well,
むざむざ
roughly.
見逃すっ
where?
ていうのか。
ええ、言ったでしょ。人間が何人ブローブの餌食になろうと、私には関係のない話だって。
Doesn't do you any good if you die and fail to stop him.
Well, how can we go on a journey of world regeneration if we can't even save the people standing right in front of us? I swallow hard.
Oh, wow. Anime out of context.
Poor Hard. What did Hard do to deserve that?
Eh.
You're just boring poor Hard over here. I understand what she's saying. If we're to play it safe, or even stand a chance at all, then it's better to wait for Ark to recover from her wounds and regain her strength first. But on the other hand, the more time we waste here, the more victims will fall right into Vlov's hands. If only we had some kind of disposable idiot who wanted to save everyone and whose body happened to be made of literal swords to go sick on him for a couple of days.
That would certainly be interesting to have on hand. Oh.
Oh, right.
Okay.
It's
wow.
it's time for bad ends, I think. Right? I think there's another
Is this
like
run out and look for him?
there's another death choice. Yep, there's another death choice. Time to die. But first. not gonna
Yeah,
forget
first you save.
Not
and
gonna
save.
forget to save this time.
Yeah,
I think
save
I
the
did.
choice points to be safe.
Even though we have a nice time travel flowchart now.
Yeah, that's true.
Ark's right. I'm sure that focusing on recovering her strength, even if more people get hurt in the meantime, is logical to a vampire. Not to mention our best shot at victory.
Mm-hmm.
そうだな。お前は吸血鬼だもんな。
Of course, this is the option that gets us killed.
But I can't accept what she's proposing.
Yeah.
This plan just doesn't sit right with me. I didn't agree to help her fight so I can survive at other people's
お前
expense.
の方針は分かったでも本当に不意はつけないのか睡眠中の人は用心深いって言うけどどのくらい危険なんだ
Did you not hear her talk about setting up ambushes and stuff or traps for you and all that?
I mean, there's that, but like, even at this fraction of her strength, she should be more than strong enough to, like, I don't know, punch a hole in a wall. So if you go find him during the day, he has to be inside because he can't be out in the sun. So as soon as they try to do anything, you punch a hole in the wall.
Assuming he's in a building with a punchable wall and not like way deep in a cave somewhere.
Well, you just punch a hole through the cave then.
I don't know if she's strong enough.
Well, just caught your attention on Maguri Cannon. That'll work.
Yeah, we'll see.
Punch faster. I think back to yesterday. In her sleep, Ark was utterly defenseless. Any living creature's vulnerable in hibernation, of course, but Ark didn't even seem aware of the outside world. It was like someone had taken her batteries out. If all vampires work that way, we might have a chance. I have a lethal ace up my sleeve as long as I can get close enough to use it. Vlov might be too dangerous to approach while awake, but if he's sleeping...
どのくらい危険かってほとんど城攻めのようなものよ
Yeah, you know he's got like a shit ton of followers bringing him mana and stuff, right?
使徒は堅固な要塞を作ってその奥で眠りにつく
Complete with army.
正門から最深部までは眷属たちが警護しているから突破する頃には夜になっているのがザラね
突破する頃かお前が元気な時でもブローブの城攻めは厳しいのか
Full strength, huh?
安く見ないで万全なら正面から城ごと潰している
Yeah, full strength. That would just crush the whole castle.
I
from
wouldn't even
outside.
go in the castle. I'd just break it.
Right.
And then he'd be in the sun. And he'd be dead.
まあそれだと簡単に逃げられちゃうんだけど
Yeah,
歴
you
戦の
couldn't
人は事
guarantee
前に
he
逃走経路を用意
escaped,
して
or
おい
that
て
he didn't escape.
自分より強い個体がやってきた場合、一目散に逃げ出すのよ
自分より強い個体が来た場合
Turning that on its head, the odds seem good that a single human would fly beneath their radar. That may be the one advantage I have over her. Takes an army's worth of munitions to raise a castle, but only a single dose of poison to kill its master.
Theoretically.
分かったよ確かにお前と俺のコンビじゃ攻め込むのは難しそうだ
So I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
でもブローブの根城はそんなに危険なのかいや大きさとか手下が多いとかそういう話だけど
難易度的には中の下ってところかな
Yeah, low
城って
medium.
いうより迷路だしデパートを利用してるだけだし
He's in the department store?
What?
うんきっと入り口はあそこそれは間違いないと思う
How sure are you about that?
Well, I've seen people randomly on fire there, so...
デパート
Depato.
Yeah, come again?
I was expecting to hear some obscure vampire jargon, but a shopping center?
Huh.
そう北口の駅前の公園の前にある大きなやつうまく隠されているけど
Oh, wow, near a
あれ
park.
使徒の巣よ
It's got
食
pretty
料
easy
はあ
access
の
to
デパートか
victims
ら
then.
上司の元に送られてると思うけど
本当にそのデパートかよいやそれより街の
Well,
中心
yeah,
に吸
he's
血鬼の
supposed to
住
be
処があ
hiding
るっていう
somewhere
のか
like in the middle of town.
何よ作ったのは私じゃないったら
Well, it's not like I gave him the idea. Come on now.
あなたたちの家だってアリやハチに巣を作られるでしょそれと同じよ使徒は人間の血液に寄生するんだから住処は人間の町に近いほど効率的だし
Yeah, makes sense.
Who gets ants' nests and beehives in their houses?
It can happen. Like your attic or your basement. You can have an infestation of termites and stuff.
Termites, sure, but an ant's nest or a
Yeah.
fucking beehive?
Beehive in the attic is kind of common. Ants, that's usually the backyard.
Ark seems unbothered by what she's saying, but I have to look away. Any other reservations I had go flying out the window.
Oh.
I won't let this parasite leech off of this city for a second longer. Not so close to home. If it's a fight he wants, it's a fight he'll get.
He doesn't want to fight. He wants to feed.
I'll do what Ark can't. And finish this by myself.
You go, boy. Let's see how this turns out for you.
Mind of Steel ending. Let's go. We'll wait until you've recovered your strength.
I eventually replied.
Uh-huh.
Then, with the issue settled and our course of action decided, Arkheed went straight to sleep. I left the apartment as soon as she drifted off. My destination goes without saying. The department store by the station where Vlov makes his lair. Soya Station shopping district looks the same as ever. Chic department stores line the streets, vying to catch the eyes of passing pedestrians with flashy product displays and advertisements.
Then also girls in school uniforms standing behind a businessman in the middle of the street.
Well, they're at a crosswalk. One in particular is larger and more recognizable than the rest.
Isn't that the older version of their school uniform that those girls are wearing?
No, I think that's the one Satsuki was wearing.
Is it?
I think so.
Tsukihime. Kimizuka. Oh yeah, the older one. Yeah, the older one had the short sleeves.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the older one was just the.
Oh yeah, with the white shirt. So yeah, they'd have white sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a white dress shirt and a sleeveless blazer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Whereas now we have the full jacket.
Right. Okay.
This is one of the biggest stores of its kind in all of Soya. It's probably the area's most distinctive landmark. Even now, it's bursting with shoppers. There's just no way.
Yeah. Damn, that place is big. Right. Well, the station, yeah, that's where he gets his victims from.
That said, I can't imagine Ark was lying. She might be lacking in common sense, but I trust her knowledge and judgment. In fact, maybe it's because she thinks outside the box of human norms that she's got this place figured out.
Well, that and she can probably smell a vampire. Did he?
Easy work for good pay, taking all
Ah.
applicants. Seems like an obvious urban legend, a cheap trick to lure in gullible labor.
Right.
But it's maintained a strangely constant presence online, never really blowing up, never quite dying down. Maybe there's more to it than meets the eye. No one ever elaborates on what the job entails. It's not even clear if anyone's ever managed to land it. And yet the rumors keep swirling. A continuous signal going out to whoever might be listening. So whatever the truth of it may be, one thing is clear. Someone out there is in need of extra bodies.
Yeah.
After an extensive search, I conclude that the department store is clean. From the underground food court to the specialty shops on the 7th floor, nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Okay.
There's just one thing that bothers me.
Why are there only 7 floors? Ah.
The elevator buttons only go up to 7, and the 7th floor stairs are blocked off with a keep out sign. I wait until nobody's watching, then slip under the rope and head up the stairs. They do lead further upward, but I soon find myself at a dead end. In place of an entrance to the 8th floor, a shutter blankly refuses me passage. Next to it is a locked door, an emergency exit.
Well, yeah.
I contemplate whether to keep going or to turn back. I know full well how reckless it would be to carry on. I'd be venturing alone into the devil's den.
Right.
Given all my brushes with death in the past few days. The danger I'd be putting myself in feels all too real.
Oh, yeah, daijoubu. It's all good.
Daijoubu.
No matter what it is, I'll manage.
I grip my knife tight in my pocket. If worst comes to worst, I have my eyes to fall back on.
Yeah, it's true.
I did consider that it would have been safest to simply report all of this to the police, but what would that achieve? In coming here with the intent to kill, I've put myself fundamentally at odds with the law. How could I hope to convince the police of anything?
Good luck getting the police to take a vampire threat seriously.
Just tell them it's a bomb instead. I take off my glasses and cut the lock on the door. My throat tight with tension. I swallow a wad of saliva.
Ew.
I take a few deep breaths to calm my nerves, then slip into the lightless space beyond.
Okay, a fallen mannequin.
The 8th floor is veiled in darkness. It doesn't surprise me since the lights are out, but it goes beyond just that. I would have expected some ambient light from outside since it's the middle of the day.
You would think.
But it's really dark. All the windows have been covered from the inside with what looks like metal panels. No one would go this far just to keep burglars out.
Yeah.
Each panel has been bolted in place far too tightly to remove by hand. Even the small window in the restroom hasn't been spared. This could only be the product of a manic fixation, yet the work is strangely shoddy. The panels don't quite fit the windows, leaving small gaps where sunlight can still filter through. It's almost like they aren't meant to prevent intrusion from outside, but escape from within. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe they're simply there to provide extra protection against the sun. Anyway, there's something else on my mind.
Well...
It's certainly dusty, but the disturbing sights and pungent smells I expected are conspicuously absent. This isn't a vampire's lair, it's just a floor under renovation.
This floor, anyway.
It contains hide nor hair of the horrors I encountered in the hotel.
Well, there's always the 10th.
My taut nerves finally start to relax. I climb the stairs to the 10th floor, blissfully ignorant of the dangers of complacency, and freeze.
Oh?
どこの誰だよてめえ。何勝手に人ん家に上がってるんですか?
The voice instantly puts me on guard. Two people holding flashlights are standing across the landing at the top of the stairs. I squint into the light. They're both male, neither much older than me. I don't see any bats, pipes, or other weapons on them. The flashlights seem to be all they have.
おーい、何黙ってるんですか悪いことしてる自覚あるんですか何こいつダサくね見るからにビビってね俺たちと人種違いすぎねなあトシこのメガネ君は知り合いですか
いや知らない知らないこんなオタクと知り合ってたら俺恥ずかしくて死んでるってはーいそこの僕こっち来てね逃げたらひどい目に遭うからねつうか殺すか法律的に殺してるんだよな、 不法侵入って。
I think that only works if you own the place, but
Well, they're saying it's their turf, but yeah.
the pair stay put, laughing in front of what I now realize is an elevator.
Oh.
While they're warning me not to run, they don't seem to think there's any risk I'd actually try.
あれなんか反応薄い逃げねえの普通逃げるでしょこのしちゃトシこいつなんか怪しくね
てめえの顔がくどすぎんだよ。メガネ君には刺激が強すぎるってもんだよ。なあ、そうだよな。面食らってるだけだよな。
Nope, can't read.
立ち入り禁止のフロアで遊んでるわけ。
The old Arthur meme.
Yeah, this sign
Time
can't
can't stop me,
either.
I can't read.
Yep.
Their eyes appear to flash dully in the dark. I'm not sure what to do. Should I run or should I see what I can coax from them? Is this even a vampire's lair at all? And are these two my ticket to finding out?
何これもしかしてボーナスタイムじゃねなあトシアポのないやつは好きにしていいって話だよな確か
うるせえハル。でどうなのオタク。ただの物好きなわけ。
Yeah, I was just curious why there was a shutter.
I think back over everything I've learned, putting the pieces into place. Then, putting on my most hesitant voice, I ask,
すみません。ここでアルバイトができると聞いたんですけど。
The rumor, yeah, good job.
I gauge their reactions carefully, particularly the expression of the one called Toshi.
アルバイトね。どこでその話を。最近はバカな女連中にしか話してねえんだけどな。
人づてに知ったんです。北口のアパートで一晩過ごせば大金がもらえるって。
They say
You said it was easy work for decent pay.
They said that if I spent the night in some building on the north side of the station, that there'd money in it for me.
Oh. Yeah. Not there'd be money. Whoops. Yeah, I had to take a look at that again. Well, you know.
I mean, sometimes you just have to go for it if there would money in it for you.
Right.
まあ間違いでもね。本当はペアがいいんだけどよ。女二人か男と女。
Okay.
いいじゃんオタクくん大歓迎ここんところ挑戦者いなかったから困っててさ見入りがないと殺されちゃうんだよね俺たちも